Let your body. Honest, I was really trying. He be singing the fuck down.
He do for no reason. He believed in that song. Okay, that was a hit.
And so
on the
fuck
block.
do we? Okay,
Yes,
the whole world.
No
Child,
shade.
one of our audience members, I don't know where exactly she is from, but she's not from the United States. She like, listen, I'm trying to get my fan from way across here and say, get my stuff on with y'all. Okay, that song has went global. Okay, I said, y'all better come on, North Carolina, come on and raise up. Okay, stand up.
Where the fans at officially has fucked the spring and summer of 2025.
Cowboys and
summer is now
cowgirls.
creeping up upon us, upon thee. You know, so it is making its grand entrance.
Let your body move.
It's no longer just, everybody too cool and we only do the electric slide. Or
Hell no. Girl, did you see that it's a Philly joint to Eve song? On my East Coast niggas get
Stop fucking playing.
Girl,
you know I'm on it. You know I'm on it. Don't tell me nothing like that.
Shout out to Dancing with Charlie. My homie Charlie is a line dance instructor. He does line dance classes all around the city. This is a free ball boss of the Rick real quick. This is gonna be a quick ad on that. I sent it to him the other day. I said, baby. No, I seen on his page the other day. I said, baby, I have to come learn this. I had no idea.
Are you giving a little 1-2?
Yes, I had no idea. And as a Philly John, I feel like we have the right. You should not be a Philadelphia John and a native and not know about it or not know it. You hear me?
Yeah.
I'm going to be up there. On my East Coast niggas get on the shit. Okay, ladies.
Yes.
Bring Cow Sally on. Okay?
That is the best part, though.
Do you hear me?
Besides, I know she didn't. That's my part. Shit. Yes, I did. Moving right along.
Gotta keep moving till I hear the last song. Last call for alcohol. Damn, I knew it. 30 minutes of the over. Gotta do it. One more drink. One more dance. Copy staring at me in the corner. You got one more dance. Shout out to Eve, okay?
It's the salute for me. You are an OG today. You put on your OG hat. You came in here starting your shit, girlfriend. It's all right.
I didn't. I just got excited when I heard about this. So listen, we gonna learn it. I told Charlie I'm stepping outside. I'm coming to learn that. Thank you. And it's a couple of other ones too. It's the one that it's another one I just saw too, to another song that we really like. Damn, what was it? Off the top of my head, I don't know. I'm gonna find it. But anyway, welcome to another episode, okay, of CHRISSIE. I'm the controversial one, CHRISSIE,
and it is Anna,
and together we are
the authentic one. And together,
come on.
Are. Sorry,
I'm sorry. I had a little pause. My bad. I'm so used to it,
I'm sorry. And together we are.
To each his own. Cheers, friend. I said cheers, friend.
I'm sorry.
I had to rewind it.
A clink, clink. A drink.
After I had to rewind. Had to pull a Carrie Hilson on you.
Period.
So let's go ahead and get to it. We're going to get into what's going on in the streets. Our first segment, if you are new here, if you've been here, let's go and see what we're talking about that's been happening in the streets this week, okay? On this good Sunday. First of all,
let me open him up.
That's why I said, first of all,
get up.
Let's get current. Okay? First and foremost, I don't want to get this wrong. Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, you're right. You're correct.
I wanted to make sure I had to check the date real quick. And I do not forget about the dads, so I'm sorry. It's just been a lot going on this week. I definitely give the dads all the credit that we give the moms. So shout out to the dads, the stepdads, the foster dads, the standing dads, the dads who take care of the ones who not theirs,
the uncle slash dads for people from the old school,
the baby dads who do what they supposed to do,
the dog dads,
because y'all out there too. Yeah.
Enjoy your Father's Day this year. Don't let nobody take your light. Don't let nobody take your shine. Plan something nice with the fellas. Treat yourself. Do something that you have never done before. Something that you've been wanting to do for a long time. Take that time out for yourself and
get
plan something
for them feet.
Yeah. Yeah, that part.
Because we know most of y'all need one.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be ashamed. Don't be embarrassed.
Yeah.
Okay? It ain't nothing too feeling about getting a pedicure, please and thank you.
Make that doctor's appointment too.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Get them buffed. You
I'm
don't gotta
crying.
get the clear polish. You can get them buffed. I'm just saying.
Buffed and pumice stone down.
God bless you. Don't get that exfoliated too. You know.
Exfoliated, yes.
Get them crevices. So what else is going on in the streets other than Daddy's Days? I thought this is a few weeks back, but I thought this was hilarious.
I gotta tell y'all something hilarious too. I was cracking up.
What happened?
Oh, because I was like speaking of Father's Day. Yo, my dad called me the other day. Oh my God. He had me cracking up. He had me cracking up. He said, he said, Anna, I went to the beach the other day. He said, I was, shooting, taking pictures for someone's event. He said, and he said, so I'm getting comfortable. I got my little chair out on the sand. He said, and I took I had a shirt on, but I had a t-shirt underneath. He said, so I took my, button down shirt off, so I can get comfortable. He said, why that shit wound up, the wind was blowing, it wound up blowing into the sand on the so he picked it up and put it on the back of the chair. And then once he was done taking pictures, not even thinking about it, you ain't think to just shake it out and then put it in your bag. I wouldn't have put that back on because it went in the sand and it's almost nighttime and we by the water. Girl, he had my stomach burning laughing. When I tell you this, he said, Anna.
Was it a crab in his shirt?
Them mosquitoes ate me the fuck up. He said, I stopped counting. Just guess how many mosquito bites he stopped counting.
Oh my gosh, probably somewhere around 20.
Girl, 70 mosquito bites he stopped counting. That's how bad he got ate up. He said, I have never been so miserable in my fucking life. He said, they ate me the fuck alive out there. And we allergic to them. They be red, swollen, big.
Oh, at that point, you can't do nothing. Just whole body was alcohol.
Girl, he said, my shit is green. He said, Anna, he said, that shit was going down the crack of my ass. I was dousing myself.
No, for real. The
and green alcohol. He said, I ain't give a fuck. He said, I was to the point where the sheets, if they too crisp, he couldn't lay underneath the sheets because it was just irritating his skin that bad. I'm like, I think I get my skin from him because I'm like that too. My skin be so irritated rubbing up against different textures. And with the mosquito bites, it's like you scratching it, but unintentionally, so it make it worse. Girl, I said, you ain't think to take no Benadryl? He was like, he said, I don't know why I ain't think about that. He said, but I swear to God, he said, mental note, I will never be taking y'all to that beach. He said, because he said, out of all the beaches I've been to since I've been living down here, I ain't been ate up like that. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. I said, I'm like, I never, and I'll be ready to cry when I got more than 3. 70 is a
That's Mosquito Beach. I don't even need to know the name. That's Mosquito Beach.
Me neither. We can stay away from there. But he had me crack. He said my nails. He said I know. People was looking at me like this nigga is crazy because why is his nails green? He said my fingernail beds on the tips. It look like I got green. His nails is green.
Not gangrene.
He said I was dousing in that shit. He said I wasn't even rubbing it in. I was just pouring it all over my body.
I would have too probably. I'm not gonna even lie. Oh, poor thing.
I would have took 17 Benadryl. No, I wouldn't have, but I would have took a lot of Benadryl.
Yeah, I took anti-itch, everything.
I'm like, you didn't. He's like, I did not think to do that. I'm like, yeah, even if Zyrtec, Benadryl, something.
Yeah, I took everything anti-itch, anti-inflammatory.
Girl, I'd have been white. I'd have had chamomile lotion all the way up to my neck. Fucking, or shiny as shit from rubbing raw aloe on my skin and can't move like this. I'm itchy.
Sliding down the wall trying to
touch you can't get that one spot. But yeah, I just thought that story was.
That just made my titty itch.
It just reminded me that summertime is coming. Make sure you're all ready.
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting some skin sauce off. I ain't gonna lie.
Let me tell y'all something. This is not an ad, but I told y'all that Zevo work.
Who?
Zevo. I told you that Zevo, shit work, and they got the body spray and the lotion that you can put on for to keep it away from you, keep it off you. So they got the spray for your household and stuff for your skin and body. That shit works.
I might need
every time, and it doesn't have a scent to it. It doesn't affect your lotion or anything like that. Okay. No smell. It's not greasy or nothing like that. And all you need is a little bit.
Yeah, all you need a little bit goes on. I like products.
Girl, I be walking around feeling like I got like a little bug halo around me. Something that just don't be. They don't be bothering me.
I ain't never get bit up like that though. Like, oh my God. I did have a summer in particular. I don't know if it was last summer or the summer before. I didn't get bit all summer, but it just so happened at the end I got tore up like that. But
That's what normally happens to me. I normally don't get ate up until the end of the summer.
And then they just feast on me.
Yep.
But
well, speaking of feast, this big bitch.
What happened?
So this was a few weeks ago. I'm sure some of you may have heard about the lady who went to jail and was prosecuted because the young man, the child, called her Miss Piggy on the flight back home from Orlando, Florida. And she pretty much whooped the child's ass.
That's not funny that she did that because that's somebody's child, man.
Yep. And first of all, I don't even know how you got a hold of that child and whooped his ass without the parents getting to you. But yes, it was a Maryland woman. She was arrested after she attacked the child for calling her Miss Piggy on the flight home from Florida. Her name is CHRISSIE Crampton. She's 46 years old. She's 46 years old. She attacked the child on the airplane window after the child called her fat and, quote, Miss Piggy on the flight home from Disney World on Memorial Day. According to Stanford Airport Police, witnesses told the police that Crampton struck the boy and slammed his head against a window following a verbal argument. She argued with this child first. One witness described the incident as abuse, stating the woman, and I quote, "Woman was not correcting the child. She was abusing him, whooping the shit out of the kid," unquote. Crampton told, it's not funny, I'm just laughing how she said it, whooping the shit out of the kid.
Yeah, because it's just like, no, clearly she was.
Right. Crampton told the police the boy had been disrespectful throughout their trip. When she took away his phone, oh crap, I had the thing, When she took away his phone as punishment, he allegedly pushed her arm off the armrest, at which point she struck him. The relationship between Crampton and the boy was not made available. But when it says here that he had been disrespectful throughout the trip, it sounds like she knows the child.
Yeah.
Not just disrespectful throughout the flight, but disrespectful throughout the trip. Yeah. And that's why their relationship was made unknown. Unavailable. So it sounds like she knows the child, but the child is not possibly
he don't fuck with her. That's the aunt he don't fuck with. I'm fine with the young boy.
I believe he was 8. I believe he was around 8.
I'm fine with the young boy. She probably did something, and that's probably why he was going back and forth with her. She sounded like one because you don't got to do all that, especially not to nobody else's child. I don't know. Maybe we don't have all the facts here. I'm just going by
this is
what
I'm
thinking.
That he called her fat, and then he called her Miss Piggy, and then she whooped his ass. She did go to jail, but she got out on a $1,000 bill. Why y'all laughing?
Because how you wrap that up, and because I could just hear young boy probably was so mad. He probably was.
I'm like, and she is, pudgy or heavy or whatever like that, but you know how many people are way fatter than you who don't take offense to it? Like, girl, you are sensitive. Right. You gotta get over it.
Is it giving Jigglypuff or is it just giving like?
Yeah, it's giving. Look.
I didn't click on it. I'm sorry. I was just letting you take the reins.
Yeah, barely.
Well, are you laughing at me? No, because there's just such. Listen, everybody.
It's not giving my 600-pound life.
I'm not even body shaming.
My 600-pound life.
I'm not even body shaming anybody. I'm just saying people come in different sizes. I'm saying because there's differences between sizes. Like there's somebody. Technically speaking, if you go to the doctor, they're going to say you're overweight. Shit, everybody's overweight if you ask the doctor.
And she white with blonde hair too. So being heavy said white with blonde hair, Miss Piggy got blonde hair. Like that's probably the first person he thought of when he think of somebody fat. As an 8-year-old kid, that's probably his first point of reference.
Was her cheeks rosy?
Yeah, they was rosy. They was rosy. They are.
I'm sorry.
I'm not even trying. Y'all laughing, and I'm not even trying to be funny. See,
but see, because only reason I'm asking because I work with the young boys. I have for a while, so in their mind. They tell the truth. They go by what they see.
That's what I'm saying. His first point of reference is like,
on my nerves. I can't call her a bitch. I can't say that. So I gotta look at you get on my nerves. You so evil, Miss Piggy.
It's like, come on, bitch. That wasn't the first time
you know how Kermit be having the hood on. He be just like when the kid get mad, all of a sudden all you see is him.
But like that wasn't the first time you was called fat. Like she has to chill. Like for you going to jail.
Like at this point,
thought you said
sorry, yeah, you're right. You're right. Sorry, I can't count. 1 + 1 was not equal to 2 at that moment. I'm sorry, the man plus the man family. But however, what I was going to say was, even with you, I don't know. I just think it's because of the era or the culture we grew up in. Do you think that culturally speaking, because we grew up busting and stuff like and bidding and stuff like that?
No, I think she's sensitive.
When you heard one joke, you've heard it all.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I wear glasses since I was in 2nd grade. I heard 4 eyes half my life.
Right.
Like, this forehead, this hairline. I have heard every single joke in the world about my hairline. Like it's not much you can say.
Yeah, a kid saying that to me can never make me mad because like even when a kid did say, okay, I'm decent and so is my glasses, you're mad. What else are you gonna say? At least I can see good. Like I know, you know what I'm saying. Like I'm correcting my vision.
She gotta going crashing out behind being called fat is crazy.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Especially to the point where you're abusing a child. Now you about to lose your clearances, and you're potentially not even gonna be able to even be considered for a lot of different things. Because
a whole lot of different things.
Was it worth it, sis? I don't know.
Absolutely not.
He gonna remember that for his whole life too, though. Young
like,
boy,
I made a bitch crash out because I called her fat.
Yeah, everybody is. I know he's definitely gonna think twice about what he says to people, and that is a lesson to be learned on both sides of the story. However, young boy, don't let this world have you ever have you.
Man, he gonna be geeked off this story for the rest of his life.
What we got next? I'm crying. I'm sorry, y'all. That was just funny though.
So, speaking of funny, okay, so in this scenario, I came across this and I just wanted to know what y'all would do. I think personally for myself, my answer and my response is very simple, but I just thought it would be interesting to bring to a table. So, one of the blogs they posted a text that a woman got, and the text said this, and I quote, "Hey, I feel like I'm not the only nigga you talk to. So I'm texting you from a text now number. What's my name?"
Let's play a game.
Right. I'm like, yo, if this ain't some symbol.
You want to know what's funny? The funniest part about this is that somebody was playing on my phone last night, right?
Not playing on your phone. It's
yes,
25.
It is so. Yes, playing on my phone, texting me and stuff like that. You know, and we always say, and I'm like, you know,
I'm not the person to play on the phone.
I'm not because I don't play on
it.
people's phones, and depending on what day it is,
you ain't gonna have fun with me.
I'm going to make. I'm just gonna make you mad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a fucker with you because why are you reaching out to me? Don't ever text me. Anywho, shit like that. Now you about to find out it's me, Mario. Because who the fuck did you think you was checking?
I ain't gonna even lie. Is it Brenda, Teresa, Linda, Felicia, Dawn, LaShawn? I'm Teresa.
One of those. Somebody, cause
so what these niggas want from a bitch?
I'd have put it on a voice note. I'd have like, somebody let me know.
Yo. Every time you call me, it's with the same thing.
How are you honestly in real time? Like, how are you responding to some shit like that? Like, honestly.
Initially, how y'all just did, I bust out laughing. I definitely bust out laughing.
Because I had a voice text. That was so. It was so.
I ain't gonna even lie.
I wish
for
I'd
me,
have kept it.
Y'all know I'm all. Not you ain't easy. Oh my God, girl.
Scary hoe must have deleted it.
Honestly, everything starts off with it depends on what mood I'm in. For real. Honestly.
Yeah, I feel like you always in the mood to be petty.
It
just depends on what level. Like, you start at...
But when you coming at me on bullshit, yeah.
Like 3.
But when you
That's
coming
nice
at me, yeah, because when you coming, because I feel like when you coming at me like this, you coming at me on bullshit. First of all, this is a coward move.
Yeah,
for one. I feel like I would probably sit back and take some time to think for a second before on how I was going to respond, because this is a coward move. Like, you wasn't man enough to say anything to me. Like, clearly you taking me much more seriously than you think I'm taking you, like, in your head. You know what I'm saying? So this is why you're approaching me like this. But these kinds of antics, are definitely going to spark at least the medium level of petty in me.
Rise.
Out of a few things I would do, I would probably say if he was the only man, because the one scenario is this is the only man you're dating. Okay. And he's absolutely wrong, right? That's fine. So you say it's such and such, like just on some general whatever, like, oh, it's Mike, right? Then another thing is, you know, you could be again still dating on him, but you say somebody else's name to be smart. Yeah. That name could possibly.
I like that option.
The name possibly in that instance I'm saying the name on your app to be smart, bitch. Because again, these antics that you're pulling with me are going to cause me. I'm big dog in every situation I'm in. Please don't think you're going to ever out big me in any situation. Like, I'm going to show you the nigga who I am every time.
So you're going to turn your nigga up instead of down?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, just asking.
Again, those are just a few things I would do. I would probably, another version of me, probably, oh my goodness, babe, why did you play? I would do a whole full act. Why did you play? I know this. Why would you text me about this? Oh my God. Another version, of course, is ignoring. You know, it's a whole list of things. I ain't gonna give you all my tricks, but it's a whole list of things.
But what makes me laugh is when it's a situation where it's like you're not talking to nobody else and it's just like weird and it's just like random.
Either way, I wouldn't take it seriously.
Who do you think I am? That's never happened to you. Like it's never happened out there because that's
right because it's like the nerve.
That's where it's at for me. It's just like I don't even know. I can't even begin to
like the balls, the audacity.
Hello, I guess. Nice to meet you. I don't know.
The audacity. Yeah.
I'm not dealing with them. How you know about me?
Yep.
I heard these niggas be saying our names and shit.
They do. Why you think certain niggas come say something even approach you? They do be saying our name. Niggas do be talking about me. You think they don't talk about like me? Either way, like I said, after this day, I'm never taking this man seriously again.
Yeah,
whether he's the only man I'm dating or not.
It's no way
getting
possible
cut after this day.
Yeah, nah. There's no way possible. After that, like
I'm gonna be petty and then he's gonna be blocked.
That's definitely our last conversation for sure. Even if I choose to entertain it, because I may be in the space where it's just like I don't got time for this shit today. Blocked. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I have
but
never
either way, this level of insecurity is crazy.
Yeah, it is. That level of insecurity for you to even sit and think that through and then
to be
go
this
through
insecure and this cowardly at the same time is crazy.
Why you can't ask me like, what's up? That's gonna get bad, right?
Yeah.
Why you just can't ask me what's up?
Because this is just level 1 to shit, and we not even in a relationship.
Niggas can't ever keep it player.
Ever.
Damn.
You gonna always let me know. I'm the biggest player for sure. I'm gonna always let you know. I'm UGK, big baby.
Yo, I just saw a post the other day. Literally, I'm sorry, sidebar. We're on another topic, but anyway, it was like, yo, the biggest scam in the world by far has to have been men making women believe that we are the most emotional ones. The biggest scam. That's the biggest. I'm like, and anytime I have this conversation and it just be on some calm, cool, collected shit, niggas be so, they'll start off cool. Even if they start off cool, by the end of the conversation, it's just like, no, because we not, and they don't even got to be yelling, but you can tell they feel very strongly and passionate about the situation.
That's what I mean. Like, because they're emotional about what they hear. Because you know we right.
That's right. Like, you know we right.
Get that ass together, okay? You fucking nut.
You walnut.
Sometimes you feel like a nut and sometimes you don't. Okay? So is this last one know what's going on?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. This was hilarious.
Oh my God.
Anna, please go ahead and take it away.
Oh, you had to leave me out here. So I named this Senior Shade.
Because the old bitches was fighting on Facebook.
When I tell you I was hollering.
I knew you was going to find
it. So it all started when I called it Senior Shade. It all started when Helen Highwater wrote a post. And she said, don't steal recipes, looking for Rodney Allen Jones, father to my children. That's what her bio says. And her name is Helen Highwater. So, then the friend makes a post, right?
This is so funny how old people use Facebook because it's
she
like,
say,
that's what the detail says in her bio. Not she made a tweet or a post.
No, that's her bio.
Like, that's what her bio reads.
She every bit of 60 plus. Gotta be. I'm gonna say 70 plus. I don't even think I'm pushing it.
It is so funny.
She goes, Caroline, keep my name out of your thin mouth. So then somebody gonna say, what did Caroline do, Helen? She gonna say, she said she stole my. Wait, let me go back. She stole a recipe. She said she stole her recipe. She said she's a rotten recipe stealing bitch. Doris, be careful who your friends are. So then the girl Doris says, I can't believe that she's singing the choir with me. Helen gonna say, it's a disguise, Doris.
On me, but all this started over a recipe, yo.
I said this to
Then it got to the church choir.
I said all of this to say, get your grannies. Okay, get your fucking grannies. Get your great aunts and your great grandmother.
This is how the grannies be fighting in the congregation. You ain't never seen a good fight till you seen old people fighting in church. I promise you. Some of the best fights and arguments I've seen.
Older people?
Yes, it's old people fighting in church.
They tell it all, yo.
I'm trying to tell you, when they get pissed off up in that soup kitchen,
the church squabbles be crazy.
I'm trying to told you, when that soup kitchen get real, or that bake sale. Like she said, Doris, that bake sale.
Or that after Sunday snack shop.
Baby, who made the potato salad?
Who made the banana?
Gets real.
The nana puddings.
Okay?
The nana puddings.
The 7 upside down cake.
7 upside down cake. Oh shit, you took it back. Damn, my grandma used to make the shit out of them.
Let me tell you something.
Rest in peace, grandma. Great grandma. Let me tell you something. I ain't had that in a minute. And she used to make a peanut butter and jelly cake on my. Yo, I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make that.
The best cakes, baby. I tell you.
I'm gonna bring y'all some,
baby.
It was like a cake. You know the Tasty Cake candy cakes with the peanut butter.
Yeah.
But with just like a thin layer of jelly too. She made a cake like that, y'all. She made a fucking cake like that, and it was like a thin layer. Oh. And I used to never, and to think my whole childhood, I used to cry and be upset, like, I don't want to eat it. When I tried this, I said, this shit is crack. What was I thinking my whole childhood? And she made me eat the cake, and that shit was good. I'm sorry, I'm going to make that shit. We can eat it.
Let me tell you something. This
one,
one, it does, because I'm almost sincere.
With a little thin layer of chocolate on the outside, like thin layer of peanut butter. Oh, it's so good. It's like decadent.
There ain't nothing like a good cake.
Real soft. Real soft.
Mother Gibson, R.I.P. to Mother Gibson. She used to make this one apple cake. Oh,
girl, you know I had me a slice. Back in the day, that cake was good. Yes. Go ahead, Mother Gibson.
Baby. Woo. I sit there and chop down all day, but there was good fights back in the day when them don't squabble. Listen, don't you cut my cake and don't you move my shit.
Thinking that Smith be in the pews.
Okay? They come out there with that good cake cutter finna get you.
Or Sister Smith with the turkey wing arm, she be back there with the skillet talk about, bitch.
I love it.
No, she might not say bitch, but she may say like.
I love a good senior fight. You know, speaking of senior fight, real quick, I just recently told somebody about that time that old bag bitch hit me on the bus and I was on the phone with you.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, you
That's
want to know
say.
something? That situation gave me so much anxiety because I was afraid for like your reaction to the lady. It was bad enough she was doing what she was doing because I would have snapped out and freaked out on her too because something similar happened to my mom had a person legitimately take a whole Save-A-Lot bag and rest it. No, I'm lying. She did bump her with the Save-A-Lot bag at first, but she took. You know how you be on your phone? She rested nestled her elbow on her. What's it called? Like this on the right here with my mom. While she's sitting on the bus. I'm not kidding y'all. She was. My mom said I had to think to myself, she has to be something has to be wrong right now.
There wasn't no wrong with that old, but she was just old and she thought she was going to fucking tell me shush. Because the entitlement, yeah.
It's puzzling. You really be sitting here looking at them like, what? Did I look like I'm sweet? The fuck? Shit, bitch.
That lady really got on the bus. I done heard the bitch. She said, shh. She fucking popped me dead on the fucking arm like that and said, shh.
This bitch hit the roof.
I was on the phone talking to Anna.
We was every bit of 23.
I think we was younger than that. We was way younger than that. I was living on Longshore Avenue.
Oh, we was like 19, 20.
I was about to say we wasn't even 20 yet. She said,
this is 19-year-old her.
I was just so shocked. All I could get out was, you old bag bitch. Like, that's all I remember me saying. I remember going off on her after that, but that's the first thing I fucking said. Because I don't always fucking last when I call people that. You know, it's like, yo, that shit was so funny. No, it wasn't, because I wanted to kill that bitch. The fucking bus driver and everything tried to go back and forth with me. No, bitch, fuck you and this old bitch. And I'm not getting off this bus. I wish you would try to kick me off this bus, bitch. No, and.
Something gonna have a not kick me off the bus story every time.
Every single time, child. Philadelphians, y'all know what I mean. This is a true Philly moment, because every time it's going to be a fight or an argument.
The only situation...
Kick off the bus moment.
Yo, I had to kick off with the bull Bruce. If he still dropped the 124 and the 125.
Oh, shit. Not the 124 and 125.
He kicked me off one day. I remember you.
There was definitely some ignorant people who used to drive their joint.
Yes.
I hate to say it, but I hate SEPTA bus drivers. I hate SEPTA drivers. I really do.
They're annoying.
I don't have no problem with the train drivers, and the trolley drivers don't really bother me neither. It's them fucking bus drivers.
It's the bus.
It's them fucking bus drivers.
I haven't been on one in a while though.
Me either, but at the end of the day, I still see videos all over social media, so I know they still up in at their antics because they got younger motherfuckers working for them. I just cussed the bitch out the other fucking day because she held up first of all, y'all driving the shit like y'all drive your wheels. She driving the bus. She held up 3 fucking lanes of traffic just to get in her fucking lane because you didn't know how to turn this bus. I said, bitch, did you just graduate training?
That's scary.
She up there little as shit, sitting up on a fucking joint like this. I had to roll that my shit. You dumbass bitch. You can't fucking drive this bus, bitch.
One thing about that, you gotta be confident when you driving a big ass vehicle like that. So you sitting up there looking like you struggling is even scarier to me.
She as a passenger, she was worried about trying to be fucking cute. She busy up there with a fucking bust down, motherfucking shirt all fucking tight and shit. You worried about trying to be cute, lashes all hanging the fuck down, bitch. You got the wrong motherfucking job up here worried about this shit. Bitch, you should have been a star tender, bitch. You should have been on the podcast or something. You worried about the wrong shit. Who the boss of the week?
What's she trying to say? The fuck? What?
Bitch, you worry about the wrong shit. Bitch, I'm not even wearing a wig if I work for fucking SEPTA. These motherfuckers in the city raggedy as shit. I'm going to work ready to get into a fight, bitch. I'm wearing braids. Okay? I wear my braid down to work.
That's how I look.
Bitch, I don't work for SEPTA now and I wear my braid down to work. They'll never see me at work looking like this. I wear my braid down with a head.
CHRISSIE.
What?
Don't be like that.
I am serious.
I know. Don't be like that.
They don't deserve me. They don't deserve to get me. The fuck?
I can't do them days for me is over.
They don't deserve to get me. I'm not putting on no fucking wig, being hot during the day for them. Fuck no, I'm not in these braids. I just, I got hair, don't I? You know. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
Where are we going now?
Who's the boss?
Oh, the People's Produce Food Market.
I knew this was something you would like.
The People's Produce PHL. So yes, not your average smoothie truck. So they offer fresh fruits and produce. They're stationed in Strawberry Mansion. Reach, replenish, restore, and redistribute is their motto. They have an Instagram page. They were actually outside.
Recently, right?
Recently, on June 7th and 8th, they were, where were they at? Their home base is at 33rd and York Street.
Yeah, that was a week ago.
So you can you can email them if you want any event inquiries. You can do co-creators at thepeoplesphillyproduce.com. Again, that's co-creators at thepeoplesphillyproduce.com. They just had an event on the weekend, the first weekend in June, I want to say. No, not really. June 7th and 8th. Get with them. They have a lot of different fresh fruits and vegetables to offer you. Good smoothies, the good stuff, not the stuff with all the sugar, the natural stuff.
Right.
Show them some love. They are more than intentional in trying to give back to the community in a healthy way. So shout out to the People's Produce PHL.
Period. That's what's up.
Yes.
All right, yo, now it's time to get into this topic real quick.
Yes.
Oh, see, and I just mentioned that my job didn't deserve the good side of me. See, and look what today's topic is. So, y'all, check this out, right? And I've actually done this before.
You're about to be ghetto. I can feel it. We're running late one time, but go ahead.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
But I've actually done this before. So today's topic is about a woman, a black woman, who was qualified and ignored. She did an employee or employer experiment on LinkedIn where she applied to a job where she had applied to as herself, all of her full facts, resume, all the good things. She was denied the job or not provided an interview. She applied for the same job as a white woman. Got called in for the interview. Excuse me, and got the job. So let me just give you all the details real quick. So she had a lot of referrals, of course, getting into the job, all these great details, and it was wonderful. But this was her statement that she put out to the story. To the people. Hold on, because it's small, so I gotta zoom in. She said, I don't think folks really understand how much my corporate catfish experiment almost broke me during these 8 months mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. But I kept my poker face on, kept smiling through the pain, kept everyone entertained while trying to lift people's spirits during their job search. What y'all saw online was storytelling, but for me it was real. Documenting it, editing the footage, watching it back, I was angry, deeply and rightfully so. But here's what I realized. The way I told my story, it was set apart, it struck a nerve in a lot of people when they saw that the way it was visually conveyed, excuse me. It wasn't just an experiment, it was a mirror, a message, a movement, and somehow it opened doors that I never expected. I took this photo the other day and I thought, wow, I look alive again. I went many nights and days with bags under my eyes, but I'm in a much better place now. Clearer, lighter, and purposefully, and I'm softer in soul, excuse me. And and I say all that to say, I might be the blueprint for how I brought my LinkedIn catfish story to life creatively, intentionally, and in a way that resonated with folks across the world. But this foundation is custom built, and I have been grinding to create something that is bigger than me. So she created an entire foundation moving forward based on her catfish experience. So of course, her story is going to be in the details of today's episode, but the long and short of it is what I described to you guys. She applied for a job, didn't get a call back. They said she wasn't qualified. She literally applied, and the only difference that she made was that she was a white woman. When she walked in the door, of course, they were shocked.
I ain't gonna lie, that's something that I really thought about doing before.
I've applied to plenty of jobs as a white woman.
Yeah, or just don't disclose my race at all.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? I have a theory on that when you don't disclose your race, that you automatically get put into a separate pile anyway.
True.
That they kind of don't want to discard or discriminate against. So I stopped doing that after a while, and the ones that I want to do that with, I apply for as a white woman. With your name, you can be a white Hispanic. But my name, I can be a white woman on paper.
I can be anybody. They don't know who.
You could. Nobody. Again, that's what I'm saying. You could be. You're not a white Hispanic. That's my point.
Right. Yeah, I know. I get what you mean.
So
yeah.
It's not bad what she did.
It's not. No, it's not. It's actually very bold, and it takes a lot of balls to do some shit like that. Because you think about it, like honestly, and okay, to pivot and give a real life example of that, my mother used to, when she was teaching me about like how to interview and how to market myself and go into the real world and corporate and get a job, she told me a story about how she went for a job and it was at a law firm, I believe, or a secretary position at a law firm. Because my mom she was a stenographer. My mom typed her ass off, and she told me she was like, she was sitting in the waiting room. And the person who was there waiting to interview, it was her and another woman in the waiting room. The other woman was a white woman. She was, my mom's black. So she came out and she said, the woman assumed that because when she read the name that it was my mother. So she walked over to the other woman, who was the white woman, who was also in the waiting room, and said, hello, such and such. My name is such and such. Nice to meet you. And the woman was like, looking at her like she had 3 heads. And my mother said she stood up and extended her hand like she was going to shake it. She was like, hello, my name is such and such. Nice to meet you. And the woman was just looking like,
that happened to me in my job.
I had the ass face. And she was like, from that moment, she said, I went through with the interview, but I knew I didn't want to work there. It was, after that, it was above me after that.
That happened to me at the current job I work with now. Not in the department that I work in, but it was a specific individual during my training process. I came in and I was training with, there was a group of us training together, and they had our, I can't even get the word out. All of our assigned items labeled out with our names. And out of the pile of us that was walking up, it was myself, it was another black girl, I want to say it was a white girl and a white guy. And of course, y'all know my name is Christine. he looked over to the white girl when he assumed she was Christine. Like he picked up, I watched him pick up my stuff, and he was like, Christine, and I looked him, he looked his eyes around and looked, and he went to give it to her, and I said, I'm Christine. And he had to turn around and give it to me.
People be just...
And I said it with a smile, with a smirk on my face, just like this, like, I'm Christine.
Got your ass.
Like, cause I see you assumed, like, you jackass.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt bad for him because you know what? He was Asian.
Oh, wow. Mm.
I said, damn, you just disappointed me.
Don't be like that. Don't be stereotypical.
He was being stereotypical. He was being, I'm about to say it wasn't me, it was him. I feel bad for him. I expected more out of him.
I really just don't be expecting nothing from nobody in 2025.
That's why I said I felt bad for him because I know you know better and I fake expected more for you. Shame on me.
Maybe it's me.
Shame on me.
Thug life. Like.
Straight like that. You already know. Bitch, I'm gonna tell you, when we start recording, I'm gonna tell the people. It's like, listen, I'm trying to tell you, I told you I'm trying to.
All right.
I don't know what they're trying to get out of me.
Oh my goodness, no, please.
All right, we're gonna.
This just made me mad.
What, the reality check?
Yes.
All right, let's go ahead and get to it. I thought that this would be so funny. I didn't want it to make you mad, but
it's not making me mad.
Another
like,
real life, I know,
like, oh
another
God,
real life
God,
experience. Like, I think this is so funny. So we're going to get into the reality check. Yes, we only did one topic today this week because we had an extensive, we had extensive what's going on. I was doing a lot in the streets. Okay, in the last couple of weeks, so we had a lot to talk about. So today's reality check comes from a tweet. Miss YS Memory, I don't know how to say that, whatever. In the States, quote, am I the only one that thinks texting someone's parents when your significant other is acting up is weird? Like, I wish somebody would call my mama. Now,
call my mama. Tell my daddy you so mad. I'm so mad. You just mad because you ain't my dad.
This is funny to me because, one, it has happened to me before.
you know, they call me too, girl.
They call my friends, my mama. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Now, the only time I do think it's appropriate.
I'm like, I can't do nothing with it. You can't either. You the one with the dick, nigga. What the fuck I gonna do?
Now, I'm going to start off saying this. I have called somebody's mama before. And I would give somebody the same advice if I was in the same. I would do it again in this instance. I'm
about to say, give us the instance because if you call my mom, that's just going to make me.
It was during a breakup.
Okay.
It was during a breakup. Yeah, it was during a breakup. Mm-hmm. I was breaking up with someone and we were living together at the time. But the living situation was...
With the shit.
Yeah, the living situation went to shit. And in that moment of the living situation, that month in that shit, you didn't have any financial responsibility to it. So you didn't have it. All you had to do was take your stuff and leave. You refused to leave. If somebody's telling me they're not going to get out of my space and I'm trying not to go to jail and I feel like the only person that can bend your ear, and the only person that can bend your ear in this moment is your mother. So I'm calling your mother for help. I'm not calling her to rat on you, to snitch on you, to tell her off about you. I don't care about that. I'm calling her for help. Listen, can you come assist me with this so we can smooth this out amicably so we can both separate? Yeah, make it smooth. That's literally all. That's literally all. Actually, recently, in another situation, if you're married, okay, I think you do have the right to call. I'm gonna say it like that. If you're married, I do think you have the right to call your spouse's parent because outside of once they leave their parents and cling to you, you know, you feel like they're the only other people who know your spouse best. So if you want to, call them to, help kind of smooth out communication or whatever, yeah, I feel like that's appropriate. Outside of those instances, they are the only exceptions. Those 2 instances are the only exceptions. Outside of that, you a punk ass motherfucker for calling my mama. First nigga that called my mom threw me the fuck off. I'll never forget. I want to say, it was my sophomore year of college. It was, matter of fact, I remember when we was roommates that year in college. I think you was in class. During the situation. Anyway, me and my significant other at the time got into a little, you know what I'm saying? That motherfucker called my mom. He called my mom. I said, he had the nerve to do it in front of my fucking face.
What do you think she's about to do to me?
That's exactly what I said.
Once I told her how I feel and what the fuck been going on, she gonna turn.
I don't give a fuck about if I even told her. Before we even get there, you fuck all of that.
Unless you out of pocket.
What she gonna do? I said, what she gonna do? Beat me?
Right. Punish me?
But yeah, what the fuck she gonna do? You think Christine gone down? Don't do. The fuck she gonna do?
I never had
that shit not gonna do nothing but piss me off. Yeah, I'm not gonna even lie. I never had it happen,
but I can tell you right now.
You never had nobody call their mom on you? Call your mom on you?
No. But I'm willing to bet that they would if
it's a fucking treat. I'm trying to shut her down. It's a fucking treat.
She made me. You think she gonna believe you over me?
Yeah, but I get offended though, because at the end of the day, now you put my mom in my fucking business. Because now that's why I make me want to turn him up on you even more. Because why the fuck would you call my mom, bitch?
Because my whole thing be like, listen, like I haven't been telling my mom everything.
Like I ain't been this aggressive in a long time, so now I want to fight you.
And then on top of that, I haven't been telling her every single detail.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You putting her in my business, so now I want to fight you.
Yeah, like why are you doing that?
Like now we're over for real.
Yeah.
You want to call that bitch? Go deal with that bitch. Then how about you go fuck that bitch since you want to call her? Fuck out my face.
Oh.
Bitch. Because I was offended. That shit really made me mad. Yeah. I think that was one of the fake beginnings of our downfall, because we had about 1 or 2 before that. Yes. Yeah, I was already laughing that alone.
Thank you, guys.
I remember the day I officially broke up with him. He said, I already knew this was coming.
He already knew. So that was definitely already.
So why didn't you do it first? Shit, the fuck you stick around for?
For the week. Yeah. Thank you for joining us for another week. We're sorry we had to
The reality check is don't call my mama. Don't call his daddy neither. And don't call my friends neither. Don't call nobody trying to snitch on me, bitch. If you want to talk, come and talk to me. I really want to see you. I really want to know your name.
They don't want to talk to you because you act like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See y'all next week. Bring friends. Bring snacks. Like, comment, share, subscribe. All of the above. Follow our Instagram page. All that shit. Yeah. And save our shit on Spotify too. Download them episodes, bitch. Automatically. Thank you.
It's the only thing you can send to your mama.